The summer's on, and I've been living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away. Been waiting all year to be here, to ride the wave of the water frontier. Time to go big or go home. And I ain't going home, 'cause summer's on. And I'll be living on the beach. Left my shoes and all my troubles far away. 'Cause summer's on. The ocean's underneath my feet. And if the sun is out, I'll ride the waves all day.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Kenobi channel. Just quickly before we get into today's video, I wanted to let you know that 93% of the people watching my videos and this right now are not subscribed, which is an absolute shocking amount. So if you could subscribe and share this video, or even better my channel around to help me reach 1000 subs, as that would be greatly appreciated. So, Stoked is a show that revolves around 6 teenagers who work at a resort. They are hotel employees, and the entire gist of this show is that they wanted to go there to surf, ended up having to work at the hotel, and every episode is just practically their crappy adventures at the hotel and them trying to get out of work to go surf at the beach. Early on in the first season, they discover this place called The Office, through the senior staff and by passing and merely surviving staff initiation. There they get to swim and surf and do all the stuff they want to. It's a beautiful private beach, and it's one of the main parts of this show. It's something that all of the groms, as they call themselves, had to earn their way through. The 6 main characters and people that Stoked revolves around are Lo, Finn, Emma, Reef, Broseph, and Johnny. There's some other characters that are mostly involved in the show too, being the Kahuna, occasionally Ty, and sometimes Kelly. But most of the time, the main 6, as well as their boss, Mr. Andrew Baumer, or as they like to call him, Bummer, as he is one. Fresh TV is a Canadian-based company that's located in Toronto in Canada, and they're most prominently known for their iconic show, Total Drama, and others that they have published throughout the 2000s. But there's 3 shows that Fresh TV produced that were their biggest success. Well, 2 of them were, and or seem to be. The first one, that was definitely their biggest success, Total Drama. Now this wasn't the first one out of the 3 chronologically, but was the most successful. The second one was 16. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys remember that show. And the third one? Stoked. A lot of people don't think about Stoked. They just think about that iconic duo of Total Drama and 16. And yeah, albeit, Stoked is basically the surfer version of 16, but it's still really good and it has a lot of unique characteristics to it that I really feel like make it a watch-worthy show. Also, if you're too lazy to watch this, it's on Netflix, man, so go check it out. At the time of recording this and the past 2 to 3 years or so, the first season has been up and released, but unfortunately for everyone watching and all you die-hard Stoked fans out there like me, also for sweats and slack employees that want to be in perfect paradise, I don't think the second season will be out anytime, as a matter of fact, ever. You can always resort to watching the entire series here on YouTube through all for free, as Fresh TV and the other producers have not copyrighted this yet. If they ever do, which it seems is going to be highly unlikely. Whenever you load or search it up on Google, this is what it gives us. A group of young surfers come together on Sunset Island in British Columbia, stoked to have the summer of their lives while working at Surfers Paradise Resort. Instead, their renowned resort turns out to be quite tacky, replete with crumbling staff house, and their jobs require them to wear hideous uniforms and garner them no respect. But despite the hard work, the teens spending their first summer away from home get to live a dream, surfing the most epic break in the country. Again, it's a very vague description of the show, that's why I tried to give you guys and explain a little bit more insight and the actual foundations of the show before. Stoked ran from 2009 to 2013, which is 4 years for anyone that can't do math, but they only got a license and published 2 seasons. In total, they did have 52 episodes, so that's not that bad. It primarily aired on Cartoon Network in the United States, Teletoon in Canada, and ABC3 in Australia, and other countries I honestly have no idea if it even aired out there. You can definitely tell Stoked came after 16 Total Drama. There's just a lot of things they've done in it that it really feels like 16 especially, and Total Drama. In the first episode there's quite a few voice actor cameos from the cast of 16. It's pretty cool and nostalgic, especially nowadays. I don't want to spoil too much from the show since there's actually a storyline and a good one that you definitely get sucked into by the end of the first season, and also I feel like it's just something you should watch for yourself. So I will give you guys a little bit about each character and I'll give you the general plots that they are involved in. And then I will leave you guys with that cliffhanger to make you want to watch it, because you seriously should watch this. This show is underrated as heck. There's a reason why I'm making a video about it. It's really good. I would say out of these 6, the most overlooked character is probably Johnny, just because he's a little bit older than the others. He was a worker at the resort before the rest of them arrived, and so it is kind of strange to have him there. Albeit, Broseph was there for quite a bit, and a hot minute too, but Broseph is more tied in with the teams than Johnny is. Johnny is also very mature, sometimes majorly compared to the other teams. Johnny's main plot is that he has a huge crush on Emma, but Emma likes Lo's brother, Tyler. Now Lo is the rich girl. She's the one that gets humbled at the very start of this, and honestly this is pretty well copying 16. So Lo has super rich parents. Her father owns a very wide and popular range of sites, attractions, and a chain of hotels, one being Surfer's Paradise Resort. She throws a huge party, trashes the place, and her dad's like, hey, screw you, you have to earn your money. Go live in the crappy employee house and just have fun with that. Lo tries to then redeem herself by working very hard and bribing her dad to let her back in the family penthouse along the way. So that's basically Lo's story. Emma doesn't really have too much of a story or anything, except obviously wanting to learn how to surf and become better, as well as wanting to date Lo's brother, and ignores quite an obvious fact that Johnny has a crush on her. That's pretty much it. Nothing else too exciting happens with Emma. There is the occasional story or issue here and there, but that's really it. Reef is kind of all over the place. He's everywhere and everywhere where he's not meant to be. Sometimes he'll just come out of nowhere and interrupt or peep into a conversation when you weren't expecting him to be there, but of course, we'll make it much better. Reef is the Jonesy of part of the series for those of you who've watched 16. He's definitely the Jonesy of that and a womanizer kind of guy. Chick magnet, I guess you could call him, as he practically likes to call himself. He's just that character, the obnoxious guy. That's him, all the way. Brosef's just kind of doing his own thing. He's pretty chill unless it comes to surfing, so yeah. Brosef's just a laid-back, casual type of guy. The guy that is literally friends with anyone and everyone. There's not too much else for him, especially when I don't want to spoil the show for you guys. Finn is fiercely independent and girlishly feminine, but also fun-loving and laid-back. She never backs down from a challenge and uses surf lingo on a regular basis. She is also very competitive and holds certain specific grudges against Reef, as well as almost acting hostile towards him. Finn is a tough girl with spark and spunk and will fight for what she believes is right, always carrying around elements of a dude attitude. I know I'm not really pitching this the best, and it's kinda hard to give a commentary or a synopsis of this show, because I really don't want to spoil a whole lot that happens in this. I will just leave you with this. It's on Netflix and you really should watch it because it's not that bad. I'm absolutely fanatically hooked to this show, and I mean that in a crazy way. The show's pretty overlooked itself, and I don't really see a whole lot of reviews on it. Normally none, which actually kinda makes me pretty sad at times, just to think about the depths and stellar, also stunning animation this show gave us, way before its time. With my channel and my pride, personality, character, traits, and identity and hobbies based around surfing, summer, life in general, and more covered in this show, I almost felt obligated to talk about Stoked at some point, because it's like the unknown little brother. The one that just gets pushed away, you know, you forget about his birthday, like that little brother, you know? That's what it is. Stoked is the middle child, man. We gotta shine some light on Stoked. But anyway guys, that's all I really have for you in today's video. I hope I convinced, or I have convinced you to watch Stoked. It's actually pretty good, and honestly, it doesn't have a whole lot of substance on paper, but in the actual show, in the actual execution, it's not too bad. I think you guys will like it. So like I said guys, that's all I have for you in today's video. So please like this masterpiece if you did enjoy, and comment down below what you think of the video and the show. Also, please subscribe as we're edging closer and closer to 400 subscribers, and as a matter of fact 1000 subscribers. As I appreciate all the support, and sometimes it is just crazy. Let's see if we can hit it very soon. See you guys in the next video.